Unchecked arms proliferation across ports of the nation, Nigeria, has led to the investigation of the House of Representatives on the need to check scanners at all ports to curtail insecurity in the country. Speaking at a one-day public hearing on the House Committee on Customs on the need to investigate the lack of transparency in the transfer of technical know-how from Container Destination Inspection Limited to Global Scan Systems Limited, the chairman of the House Committee, Leke Abejide, queries the service providers over non-functional scanners at the ports. He added that it is very easy for arms to pass through the borders without being detected, as it is not the inability of the country to purchase scanners, but the failure to maintain or revamp the scanners.
And Nigeria, the giant of Africa, the largest economy in Africa, the most populous country in Africa with a population of about 211 million people, and with its total area of 924,000 square meters, employs 100% physical inspection of goods coming into the Nigerian ports due to lack of functional scanners at all its ports and border stations. It is indeed troubling as it appears that federal government of Nigeria is not so keen about taking serious action on scanners across all Nigerian ports and land borders. Most of the arms and ammunition directly comes through the approved borders, seaports, and even airports without detection by security operatives who are saddled with the statutory responsibility to man up all the aforementioned ports and borders.
The Minister of Finance, who was represented by the Director of Finance, Stephen Okon, also furnished a committee on its role with the three service providers on the management of scanners, while a member of the committee argued that there is a sabotage from all indication from what the service providers, Customs and Finance Ministry has provided so far.
Nigeria operated the pre-shipment inspection of import scheme prior to 1st January 2006, when the destination inspection scheme commenced. 3 scanning service providers, Container Destination Inspection Limited, Société Générale de Surveillance Destination Inspection Limited, and Global Scan Systems Limited, were contracted by the federal government of Nigeria for the provision, installation, operation, and management of express scanners and computerized risk management for the examination of goods on build, own, operate, and transfer basis for a period of 7 years, which terminated on December 2012. Details of the lot allotted to the service providers for those who have this document are in Table 1.
These were 22 machines supplied to the major ports in Nigeria: Apapa, Tin Can, Ashai, Port Harcourt, One, Calabar, as well as all the border ports of Idiroko, Seme, Gambi, Jibia, and the airports. 6 units to the airports: Kano, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and Lagos. So we were doing all the maintenance periodically, and during that period, we were able to, we had to maintain a spare parts bank in country, which was in our own, in certain cases, they were at the ports, located at the ports for the ease of replacing parts, and the machines were fully functional. At the point of time of handover, we were called in to even prepare an audit report of the machines, which was mandatory to the contract agreement. And this should be part of the documentation available even with the Ministry of Finance and the Nigerian Customs Service as well. I'm not sure about Central Bank of Nigeria. There was a quotation submitted for the repairs of the systems along with that report, with that audit report as well, which was mainly for the part of machines which were being handled by Global Scan.
Your presentation says that all the service providers did their work and they submitted and updated their scanner except Global Scan. And what Smith is saying is that even after handover, and those scanners were bad, that there was a proposal that those canals are still okay. They can still be repaired. The spare parts are there, they are available. So when you look at it, I'm seeing a ray of sabotage into this. The sabotage is that fact that the manufacturers are saying that these canals are okay. By the time they were maintaining these canals for almost 7 years, they were working perfectly well. And there was an extension again of 6 months, they were working perfectly well. The federal government, the transition committee, set up a transition that they should hand over this thing, and at the handover, those trans canals, they were working perfectly well. Within 3 years, 2 years, those canals couldn't work again.
The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Gwajabiamila, represented by Wole Raji, earlier in his remarks, expressed concern over the state of scanners at Nigerian ports and borders. He said in 2006, Nigeria acquired cargo scanners worth more than $120 million and retained the service providers on build, own, operate, and transfer terms. And in 2013, after transition from the service providers to Nigerian customs, the scanners are no longer functional.
However, within a year of the handover, the scanners had stopped functioning, and Nigerian ports and borders were once again returned to the analog process of physical examination. The scanners, which were installed at various customs operation locations, such as Tinkan Island Port, Apapa, Port Harcourt Area Command, Oneport, Aminu Kano International Airport, Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, Seme, and Idi Roku borders, Port Harcourt and Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, among others, are still currently non-functioning.
It is believed that the practice of physical inspection is time-consuming and ineffective, as it also contributes to the delays at the ports and borders points and allows for prohibited goods to enter the country despite the best efforts of custom officers. This public hearing is hoped to aid all collaborates with the House Committee on Customs to achieve a desirable synergy that delivers on shared objectives of economic growth, governance, transparency, and accountability. Annie T. Patrick, Core TV News, Abuja.